Okay, the quick change that I ordered showed up, and I already kind of opened it up and looked at it a little bit. I haven't put it in the machine yet to see, but it looks pretty good. It's original Bridgport. I've got, if you can see in here, one, two, three, four, five different holders for it. Oops, it's gonna go that way. So what I'm gonna do, I want to see how concentric it runs. I don't see any marks on the taper at all, so it looks to be in pretty decent shape. In both tapers, the taper for the machine and the taper for the collets are the tool holders. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put it in the machine here and do a little checking. So far, just by looking at it, I'm pleased with it. Let's see if we can put it in here. Okay. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put an indicator in here on this taper, and I'm going to see how well that runs. Oh yeah, I can use a high stand. I'll just use a high stand here. And look this in. Back up. I'm just going to set a high stand here and set up a needle. Let's see if we can see under there. I gotta get a mirror's look up under there, so I can get it on the taper. Let's turn the light on. And this. And we gotta go up higher. I don't know if you guys can see the mirror or not. Okay. Just gonna go up against the taper on one side. And we'll zero out the indicator. Right. Cross my fingers here, hoping for the best. I'll get you over here so you can see the indicator, so I can zoom in on the indicator and kind of show you what it's doing. If it'll, I want you to focus on that. I'm not going to focus on that very well, is it? Focus on that. That right there. No, that. I wonder if I turn the autofocus off. If I can remember how to do it. Autofocus off. Now, can I focus it myself? It's kind of focused in on that. Let me see if I turn out this light, will it be better? Or worse? I think that's actually a little bit better. I haven't turned it. Okay, now we'll give her a spin here. Wow. The indicator's not bottomed out, as far as I know. Yeah, it's still touching. Very happy with that. I don't see it moving at all. So that's good. Now let's put a tool holder in. Let's drop this down. Let's put one of the tool holders in. Let's put the small one in. Put the small one in here. This is a 1/4-inch tool holder. This is opposite of what I've been used to at work though. Was always this way to tighten and this way to loosen, and this here holder is just the opposite. Plus it had a spanner wrench instead of a, but that's okay, I can get used to that. Alright, let's drop you down here a little bit. Yeah. Okay, got the tool in there. Let's get this up in there. I'm gonna go inside where the end mill rides. I could put a 1/4-inch shank in there too, I guess. Move it forward until it touches. Right there. Okay. Focus again. Okay, it looks like we're just a tad off of the 0 mark. I'm turning it. I'm happy with that one too. Cool. If they all run like that, that's what I'm looking for. Okay. Let's put the big one in there. The 3/4 incher. You know, the one that I'll use the least will be the 3/4 incher. I hardly ever, on my NC machine, hardly ever use a 3/4 inch end mill. Alright. Oop, I bumped that might be a little high. I might hit the, I don't want to hit the set screw right there. That's right on 0 there. Can I focus it any better? Let's turn the autofocus on once again. I'm really not happy with this camera, I'm telling you. It looks like it focused on it. Alright. Let's give her a spin. I'm happy with that too. That's if that's a 1/10, you know. Cool. I'm liking it. Yeah, see now, this is the same thing that, whoop, it came out by doing that. The one that I had at work, you had to, sometimes you had to wrap it on there, the taper would stick. Okay, so this one is the 5/8. And that would probably be the biggest tool I use in my NC machine, because, well, I did use a 3/4 to rough sometimes. Rough something out. No, it's not very often. Come on. Hey, oop, had it. There we go. I'm just sliding the high stand around. It's loading on the inside, or indicating on the inside bore on the where the tool will ride. And that one, and maybe a tenth. If it's a tenth, it ain't much more than that. So, very happy with that. Cannot complain. This is a 1/2 incher. I wish I had more tool holders. I might have to go online and see. I'd like to have several more 3/8, but since I'm using the 3/4, I could make a 3/8 sleeve to fit into that, and that's might just do that. I'll have 2 of them then. 2 3/8. I want to bang my needle and break my needle off. Oop. Right there. Still focused, it looks like it. And okay, it looks like maybe a tenth again. I mean, it's last one here. Got one more. Oops. One more, and then I'm gonna have to make a high setting stand for these, so that I don't have to put each tool into the machine. I'll make a stand, then I can just punch in the numbers and go. Then it'll have to load on the taper. Theoretical 0 line on the taper of the tool holder. That way. All right, last one. It's about the same as the rest. If it's a tenth, it ain't much more than that. And really, a tenth on the diameter is only half a tenth, 50 millionths on the center line of a cutter or anything. Very happy with it. I feel I got a pretty good deal with it, with that. I think I got a good deal anyway, because, you know, if you look at those tool changers, they run anywhere from 1,500 to for the good ones. And I wanted one that was short. You know, you can find some that are sold on, now I can't think of the name. I can't remember what the name of the company is. Royal. Theirs is a lot longer. So the longer it is, the more chance you're going to have for chatter. That's the next thing I'm going to check here. I'm going to put a tool in a 3/8 and put a piece of aluminum in there, and we're going to go ahead and do some milling with that tool, and we'll see how much chatter I'm hoping we're not going to see chatter, but so we'll take back in the box. You got a 3-footer here. We'll stick in. It's a is it a regrind? Yeah, it's a regrind. Little snug fitting into the bore. I wonder if there's some oil or anything on it. Okay, that one's slide. Something on this end mill. There it goes. Before you fit snug on, I get a rag before I cut my fingers. Pushing that tool in there. Slide my finger up and down the flutes. That wouldn't be good. You end up. Yeah, I kind of wish that it had something other than posi lock, but posi lock will work. I put a little oil in there, and now she just slides right in. All right, I get it in, or Allen wrench. Tighten that up. Wrong size there. And the one that I need is missing. Naturally. There we go. I'm gonna get the set screw on the flat. I don't have to really worry about it too much. I'm not going to hog with it. Just want to see if and tighten that up. And get a piece of aluminum here. Looking for just a scrap piece. Well, here. We'll clean up the end on this. I'm good, it fits underneath the stop. And then we'll see what we get. And we'll bring this down. Oop, we're down a little too far. There we go. And here we go. Nothing out of the ordinary. Let's go up here. That's probably about a 1/4 inch cut there. Well, that's fine. That's fine. That was about a 1/4 inch cut. And see, now with those Royal, I think I've used those, and because I think that was what was on. We had it was a bridge. It's odd that it didn't have the regular Bridgeport quick change, and it had that Royal, the style that the Royal sells, and Easy Track, and if you would have done that, it would have chattered to beat the band. You could take just light cuts with that thing. So I'm happy with this. It's yes, been wanting this for quite some time. You know, like that, when it's like that, you just take it right here, one little tap. All right, that's going to be it for, I just wanted to show you the little quick change that I bought. It's not going to go on this mill, it's going to go on my NC mill, but I just did it here to check to see what make sure everything was running true, and it is. Like I say, for the price, I couldn't pass it up, because I wanted one so long. I'm almost tempted to drill a hole in here and make a spanner wrench for it. Yeah, if I knock this pin out, I could do that. I could take that off and then put a hole in here, put a spanner wrench, put like a 1/4 inch hole, and then make a spanner wrench with a 1/4 inch pin to fit in there. We'll try it with this. I'll probably get used to this Allen or the chuck key, and it won't be no problem. So the next thing will be to set up the lathe to cut this taper into a puck, so that I can set my tools in it and then set my heights, so I can just punch in the number and not have to touch off each tool. Cool. That's it for now. Catch you later.